Good evening and welcome to Evening News with me, Zaisha Name. In tonight's top stories, President Abdullah Yameen says that under the government's economic policy, new taxes will be introduced to the country, thus expanding the country's tax system and its economy. Finance Minister Abdullah Jihad says the government has decided to construct a new building for Mira in its efforts to resolve space shortages faced by the authority. Maldives Customs Service says that imports into the country increased by 26% in July this year relative to June last year. President Abdullah Yameen says that under the government's economic policy, new taxes will be introduced to the country, thus expanding the country's tax system and the economy.
Addressing the ceremony held to celebrate the 4th anniversary of Maldives Inland Revenue Authority on Monday night, President Abdullah Yameen said that the current government would put the country's economy forward as a tool to serve the needs of the Maldivian people and always work to take the economy to new horizons. President Yameen said that as new tax complexes emerge under efforts to expand the tax system, Mira faces a challenging future ahead. He said that the government wants to establish a business-friendly environment for both local and foreign entrepreneurs in Maldives. Noting that Mira's efforts must be recognized, President Yameen said that it's a great achievement that the institution now gains 199 rupiah for every 1 rupiah it spends. Speaking on the government's landmark projects to expand the economy, President Yameen said that the people should not be worried about special economic zones being established in the country and that the zones will not undermine the powers of the constitution. He said that the time has come to think about advancing health, education and employment through the economy. President Yameen added that in order to make the Maldives more investor-friendly, policies need to be changed so that foreign investors do not have to pay double taxes and that work is underway to ensure that. Speaking further at the ceremony, which was attended by a large number of businessmen and financial experts, President Yameen said that while he does not want to condemn local taxpayers, tax evaders in the country cannot be let off and that Mira should aim to make the country attractive for investments in the future.
Finance Minister Abdullah Jihad says that the government has decided to construct a new building for Mira in its efforts to resolve space shortages faced by the authority. Addressing the ceremony held on Monday night to mark Mira's 4th anniversary, Finance Minister Abdullah Jihad noted the diligence and dedication of Mira's employees. Noting that space shortage is the biggest challenge being faced by Mira, Minister Jihad said that it is due to this shortage that many clients have to stay in long queues for service at the current building. Minister Jihad said that while work is underway to set next year's state budget, plans for Mira's new building are also under review. He noted that when the building is completed, taxpayers will increase in number and the tax system would also gain strength. In addition, the minister pledged to allocate budget for Mira's employees to be provided further training. At the ceremony, Commissioner General of Taxation Yazid Mohammed said that Mira's wish is to provide good services to taxpayers and that Mira has always been fair in serving the public. At the ceremony, Mira's strategic plan for the next 5 years was unveiled, along with its charter of taxpayers created to facilitate cooperation among taxpayers. In addition, the Ran Lari Awards were also conveyed to companies and individuals who paid the most taxes to the state last year. The awards were given to 11 parties from 3 categories. While Maldives Airports Company received the Ran Lari Award 2013 from the listed companies category, 5 won awards from the individuals category, and 5 won awards from the corporate category. Maldives Customs Service says that imports into the country has increased by 26% in July this year relative to June last year. Looking at import-export statistics issued by Maldives Customs Service for the month of July, goods worth 2.8 billion rupiah were imported into the country in July. This is an increase of 26% compared to June 2013. Fuel, food items, machineries and chemicals accounted for most of the imports in July. Among the imports, fuel accounted for the highest CIF value with 962.3 million rupiah, while food items had the second highest CIF value with 472.6 million rupiah. Machineries and electronics carried the third highest CIF value with 419.6 million rupiah. Looking at export statistics in July, exports dropped by 39% this July compared to last year. While exports amounted to 86.8 million rupiah in July, the amount stood at 140.1 million rupiah last year. While Europe accounted for 54% of Maldives' exports in July, the main reason why exports dropped this year is a 99% reduction in frozen yellowfin tuna exports compared to July last year. The revenue generated by customs has also increased by 21% in July relative to last year, with the amount standing at 155 million rupiah this year, an increase from the 128 million rupiah generated last year. Defense Minister Colonel retired Mohammad Nazim says that special attention is being given to efforts to strengthen the country's border control system. The minister made the statement while addressing the ceremony held at Hulule Island Hotel to gift an immigration status verifier to the Maldives on behalf of International Organization for Migration, IOM. Minister Nazim, who is heading the immigration department, said that the border control system in the country is highly effective and that special attention is being given to efforts to strengthen the system in place. Nazim said that the immigration department has always worked to ensure that people entering the Maldives carry valid documents and that the system gifted by IOM would bring great developments to the border control system.
I am very pleased to be here today at the ceremony to officially donate 2 verifiers for checking e-passports to the Department of Immigration by International Organization for Migration. This new piece of important equipment will no doubt improve the capability of the department and would be another important achievement in our effort to build the capacity of the Department of Immigration.
2 immigration status verifiers were gifted to Maldives by IOM and were received by the Defense Minister. A demo of the system was also shown at today's ceremony. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back. Maldives Police Service and the Sri Lankan Police have agreed to work jointly in investigating crimes committed by Maldivians living in Sri Lanka. The agreement was made during Police Commissioner Hussein Wahid's official visit to Sri Lanka from 6th to 10th August. Discussions on the agreement were conducted at the meeting held among Police Commissioner Hussein Wahid and the Inspector General of the Sri Lankan Police, Mr. N.K. Ilangakun, along with other police officials. According to police, the 2 countries have agreed to cooperate in sharing information and taking action against Maldivian criminal offenders in Sri Lanka, especially those who use drugs and narcotic substances. Sri Lanka is home to a large number of Maldivians and is a popular destination among Maldivians for medical and academic purposes. Home Ministry says that prisoners selected to work as labourers in Tilafushi will be sent to the island in early September. According to Home Ministry, work is underway in Tilafushi to create an environment suitable for keeping prisoners, including the construction of an accommodation block in association with Tilafushi Corporation and the necessary security arrangements required by the Correctional Service. Home Minister Umar Nasir also visited Tilafushi yesterday to check on the progress of those efforts. The ministry hopes to complete all arrangements by the end of this month. A total of 50 prisoners who apply to join the labour force in Tilafushi and meet the set criteria will be sent to work in the island. The steering committee of the Help Gaza Telethon says that the fundraising event is expected to raise an estimated 22 million rupiah for the afflicted in Gaza. Member of the committee Ahmed Zahid told DhiTV that the Gaza Fund has raised 21.5 million rupiah so far, and that the amount includes the starting sum of 6.3 million rupiah raised by Adalat Party and the 7.7 million rupiah raised by the media telethon. Zahid said that work is underway to obtain funds that have not yet been deposited. The telethon, which ran for 36 hours and 30 minutes during the weekend, is the most successful telethon held in the country so far. Police have launched an investigation into the case where a minor was found pregnant out of wedlock in Lamugang. A 26-year-old man has been arrested in connection with the case. Police have not revealed further details as the case is still under investigation. The court has issued a 15-day detention period for the suspect. The minor is reportedly 15 years old and is now under the protection of the Gender Ministry. That's all we have for tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening.